What are you watching this week? Today I'm going to discuss two tickers to be on the lookout for this week. Hello and welcome back. I'm Dr. Bo with Ready, Set, Grow. On this channel, my goal is to share tips to help you on your financial and trading journey. If you're new here, like and subscribe and turn on the notifications so you are notified whenever I post. Also check the description for some valuable resources. Today I'm going to talk about two tickers, two setups that I like for this week. The first setup that I like is EXPE. I am looking at the daily chart here. It has a 15 dot squeeze on the daily time frame. Looking at the squeeze, you see that the selling momentum is starting to dry up. That's why you have this red to yellow move. So we do see a shift happening with regards to selling. This could indicate that we soon turn to dark blue to light blue. However, it's just something to be on the lookout for. Also check out these gold dots. A gold dot is one of the strongest compressions indicated by the TTM Squeeze Pro. So I definitely like that. TTM wave is pointed above the zero lines. We do have stacked EMAs with price action right above the 8 EMA here. Like I said before, we see that the candles are changing from red to yellow. Red means lots of selling pressure. Yellow means selling pressure is starting to dry up. So this could eventually turn to dark blue or light blue, which is a long signal. Looking at the weekly time frame, it does appear to be a bit bullish. I have the EMAs are stacked. We also have price action well above the 8 EMA. We have these light blue candles, so there is very strong momentum with the light blue oscillator bars and also the TTM wave pointing above the zero line, which is another indication for a long position. For me, I am interested in a long position in EXPE pending these conditions hold. It's definitely worth noting that it already fired long on the weekly. It also fired long on the 4-hour time frame. And so since it fired long on the 4-hour time frame, it also fired long on the weekly time frame, then that leads me to believe that it may fire long on the daily time frame. So that is another clue to tell me which way this squeeze might fire. If I wanted to take a position while it's in the squeeze, I would look for something about 30 days out because we don't know how long this daily squeeze is going to last. The second ticker I'm going to be watching this week is Visa. I like Visa's setup. If you look at the daily chart, we have a 16 dot squeeze right here. We have the TTM wave pointed above the zero line. We have EMAs beginning to get stacked with price action moving above the 8 EMA. If you look at the oscillator bars on the TTM squeeze indicator, you see that we are moving from red to yellow. That indicates that the selling momentum is drying up. So it's weakening, which leads me to believe that this may turn from yellow to either light blue or dark blue, and that is a bullish indication. I'm interested in going long on this ticker if these conditions hold. Looking at the weekly time frame, again, I like to confirm with the larger time frame. We see that the EMAs are definitely stacked. We see that price action is above the 8 EMA. I actually have an early in signal on this chart. The momentum is light blue. We have the TTM wave pointed above the zero line, which is another indicator that this is a bullish movement possibly. It's also worth noting that I have an early entry signal right here on the daily time frame as well, in addition to the one on the weekly time frame, which lets me know that if I am going to take a position in Visa, then I need to hurry up and get a position. That's what the early entry warning does. Again, I'll be looking at a long position in Visa 30 days out. You don't know how long it will be in the squeeze and you want to give your position time to work. Okay, so I gave you two tickers that you can look out for this week. Be on the lookout for EXPE and Visa. Both have pretty decent setups pending market conditions, pending everything holds. Keep in mind that it is a short week. We won't be trading on New Year's Day. So they may not fire this week. Maybe they'll fire next week. I will update you all later on this week on these tickers to see how they play out, if I take a position or not. So definitely check back. Remember, this is for informational purposes only and not a recommendation to buy. This is how I use the TTM squeeze strategy, and I've been very consistent. If you have another way of using it, that is fine as well. There's not only one way to trade. This is just how I use it and how it works for me. If you're looking for an active trading community, definitely check out my Discord. The link is in the description. I also have an options workbook to help those who are starting out with options trading and learning the basics. That is also in the description as well. Thank you for your time. Hope to see you all later on this week.